What is up, posse? DJ Wolfdog here, and I'm here to give you guys a new movie review. Now, this is a movie that is not in theaters, and this movie actually came out in the year 2015, and actually hasn't been given a lot of attention lately. Yeah. This is an animated movie that has not been nominated for neither a Golden Globe or an Oscar, yet it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I feel like that this movie has been overlooked, and should be talked about. And that movie is none other than Long Way North. This movie is directed by Remy Shea, and it tells the story of a young girl named Sasha who lives in 19th century Russia, and she has a fascination of her grandfather, who was a famous explorer. However, one time when her grandfather went on an expedition, he never came back, and his ship was assumed sunk. And that made a big disaster for the family. And so Sasha decided to go out on an expedition and team up with a bunch of sailors to try and find her grandfather's ship and bring honor back to her family. This movie also came to us from the filmmakers that make us Ernest and Cecil Steen, Song of the Sea, The Painting, and The Secret of Kells. Now, I honestly didn't know what to expect of this movie. In fact, I've never even heard of it. I found this at a Walmart, and from what I've heard, it's actually very interesting, considering it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I figured that this must be something. And I have to tell you guys, I am glad I saw this movie. If I hadn't, it probably would have been a big mistake, because this movie is absolutely fantastic. Let's start with what I like first about the movie. First off, the animation. It is beautiful. Sure, it's hand-drawn, and it's nothing like, say, a Disney, Pixar, or a DreamWorks movie, but it's definitely well done, well drawn, and it definitely gives you a more three-dimensional look and more lifelike. For a movie that's hand-drawn, it's done really, really well. Now let's get to another part I like about this. The characters. They are very likable. You grow a relationship with these characters. You get invested into what's going on with them, and you feel their emotions, their pain, their suffering, almost as if you're connected with them in a way. And to be honest, I felt like I was connected to a lot of these characters as well. I was connected to Sasha. I was connected to the sailors that she went on the expedition with, and I felt each and every moment whenever something happened. It was both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. And now let's get to the third and final part of what I like, the story. Sure, the story seems pretty cheesy. In fact, it's seen at sometimes, like in Disney's Mulan, and in some other movies. But this movie takes a bit of a different turn. This story is actually very unexpected. It's bright, it's colorful, well, at sometimes, there will be times when you're angry and when you're excited and sad. This movie gives you all those different emotions on how you get sucked into the story, and you're just on the edge of your seat waiting what's going to happen next, and if our heroes are going to make it out of this situation alive, because they're going all the way up to the North Pole, where very few people go. This movie gives you the strong statement of girl power, because you have this girl who wants to be strong and independent, just like her grandfather. However, her parents wouldn't let her, and they've shot down all fascination of her, and instead try to make up her life for her. However, Sasha goes against her parents' wishes and goes off on her own expedition, trying to restore honor to her family after it's been destroyed by the so-called destruction of her grandfather and his ship. The only thing that I don't like about this movie is during the movie they play a little bit of a pop song, kind of like during the first third or almost midway through the movie. And it's kind of distracting, to be honest, because it takes away the focus on this is supposed to be in 19th century Russia, and these people either live on very little money, but Thasha lives in aristocracy. But besides that, I really got nothing to complain about. So if you're looking for an animated movie that's adventurous, heartwarming, and heartbreaking, and it takes you on a very fun ride that gets you invested with the story and the characters, well then, Long Way North is the movie for you. That just about does it for this movie review, and tomorrow there will be a brand new movie review. This will be a movie that's been out in theaters for a little bit, and it's been getting a lot of praise lately, and I want to see if it's really worth all the attention it's been getting. So, tomorrow is going to be very interesting, and the new Shinema will be coming up soon, so stay tuned. So, until next time, see you later, Posse.